Hi Capricorns, Power and Light Tarot coming at you with the reading. Today we have another bomb reading. Hope you guys are doing well, Capricorn. And yeah, we have the Lover's Moon, and these two hands are creating the heart here. And we also have Wisdom, and this is with Shahrazadi and Shahriyar. And this is the High Priestess over here, but it's about somebody who really kind of grows up, or somebody who just realizes how valuable somebody is in their life. And so, yeah, this card over here, we'll talk about this in just a moment here. If you guys want to get your own psychic reading, you can get one with me. They're accurate. I am a, excuse me, a Silva method grad, Silva mind control, right? Grad, yeah, I forgot the name of it for a second. And also, I always recommend getting that with the tarot spread, right? You get the tarot after it. It's a combo, so that way you know that you're getting unique insight from each. I would never do the tarot spread first, because that really wouldn't be like, I mean, it's more of a psychic reading if I just start, right, and going within myself to bring the insight. And the Destiny spreads right now, they're $50 for a limited time. Everybody should always have one of those. The Love Compatibility, I haven't put one out yet as a, but I'm doing them different now, and they are, yeah, they're very cool. And so those are also on special. We also have I Ching readings now for $40, yeah, and it's about your future. It's about any issue that is bothering you. It helps you with the wisdom of the Tao. This is Taoism, and the Chinese use that for hundreds of thousands of years. From kings all the way down to villagers, I believe. Yeah, kings and queens to villagers. Did they have any queens? I'm not sure. I don't think they did. But let's get into it. And lastly, you guys, if you want a free 5-minute psychic reading with Mystic Sense, that link is below. Go to my website if you want to see all the cool services. And I will be adding the I Ching readings very soon. Yeah. And so we have Wisdom here. And yeah, this is the High Priestess, and this man, I feel like he is Shahrazadi, the man, and or maybe she's Shahrazadi. That's what I never kind of figure out. Let's have a look at that. But look at this beautiful knife here with all these gems on it. Yeah, and this was the Persian Empire at the time, and and that is part of history, right? It definitely is. But yeah, they were a vast empire, the Persians, right, now called, Iran. But here, they said in the village that she's divorced, something like that, and she's not worth much, and, whatever they said in those days to bring women, kind of bring women down. He goes, oh no, he goes, she's really smart, and she's psychic, and she's creative, and oh no, I got a lot to learn from her. And so, he goes, you guys are just a bunch of machos, and, step back, right? Yeah. So this talks about knowledge, education, and enlightenment. Over the course of 1,001 nights, Shahrazadi, the wise bride, okay, so she's the woman, the wise bride of King Shahriyar, tells many compelling stories. Shahrazadi's wisdom won the king's love and trust. In doing so, she saved her life, as well as those of her fellow women in the kingdom. Yeah, they were going to kill these women who, I don't know, they just, maybe they had too much lipstick on one day, something like that. Wisdom gained, if they had that in those days. Wisdom gained from education, translating book learning into understanding. A teacher who will share with you what you are seeking, using wisdom to transform a difficult situation for the better. Yeah. And so, yeah, somebody here has learned. And we have the Four of Coins, and this is wealth and status. And here is, the Four of Pentacles. She's holding on to the one here. And that is about wealth and status. Yeah, it is. And wealth, security, and inheritance, stability of material forces in your life. Somebody has money here in this reading, Capricorn. You are this person. And the Four of Arrows sits here. It talks about they're sleeping, this couple, next to the ocean. It looks really, really cool, doesn't it? But this is resting and rejuvenating, as the Four of Swords can talk about sometimes in order to gain introspection, right? Yeah. And the Lover's Moon and the Milky Way. The Lover's Moon is so beautiful here. And Yeah, this is about love, and definitely, thinking about it and wanting it, and possibly, feeling it over the course of the full moon could be definitely, yeah. And so we have the Milky Way with it, and this is waiting for your ships to come in for something very beautiful. Yeah, somebody's in love with you here, Capricorn. I bet they are. And let's see what else we have, Capricorn, for the reading itself. And we start with the overall energies, the Four of Wands. Okay, very cool here, right? So we have all these fours, the Four of Coins, the Four of Arrows, and the Four of Wands. And we know, Capricorn, that fours are about stability. Yeah, four walls, right? Five of Swords. Ouch. Okay, that's okay. Justice is reversed. OMG here. Let's see what else we have. And this is helping you. Something here. And this is interesting because this wisdom card really kind of talks about justice. Because she brought justice, or she enabled, or I would say she was a catalyst for this justice for the women in the village. And, she got her justice. He kind of said, hey, back off to these other mean, they were going to kill her, right? She said, oh, gee, I shouldn't have all this mascara on, right? Or whatever she said. But she was a wise, kind, and intuitive woman. Yeah, she was. And he knew that. He said, you guys are, with your macho, you're not seeing the beauty. And, the beauty in her. And so, and the talent and the wisdom in her as well. But, this talks about justice being brought, being done. It talks about somebody could be really realizing how worthy you are, Capricorn. It could be. Because we have a lot of stability coming here. The Justice card reverse could mean here that this is helping you, that somebody realized that maybe they weren't being fair with you. Maybe they were judging you in some way. It's a possibility. But now there's too much knowledge here. There's too much stability here, and there's too much love and passion with the Lover's Moon and the Milky Way. And here's the Tower here. And no, we're not talking about candy bars here, okay? No, we're not. Those aren't that great anyway. Let's see what else we have, you guys. Let's see. The Strength card shows up here, and the Tower and the High Priestess. A lot of majors here, of course. And the Nine of Pentacles. A lot of completions, the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you have some relationship coming here, Capricorn. Three of Cups is your hopes and fears, and in your outcome is the Six of Wands. And, this is your potential outcome as victory. So, maybe your name is Vicky or Victoria, right? Which is always, victory, right? It is. Or maybe it's Victor, right? But regardless here, in the heart of the matter here is the Four of Wands. Crossing you is the Five of Swords. Something, either this person was playing mind games, or there's some type of a defeat that is happening, a real defeat somewhere else. That brings in a victory for you. And, that's really where victory comes from. It always comes from, even if you are defeating old thoughts. Even if whatever kind of victory, everything, life is a duality, right? We can never see the beauty in something until we really see maybe the despair in something else, for lack of a better word here, or the disgust, or the negativity to something, right? Because this shines a light on what is truly beautiful. And so this is how life is, and this is how we learn through duality and all this kind of stuff. So there always has to be kind of the good and the bad, so to speak, on some level. And in this reading here, somebody totally sees their cup full, not half empty. They see the beauty here. This reading's beautiful because somebody's thoughts have, they're just seeing things way different here. Yeah. And that's exactly what this Wisdom card talks about as well. Everybody had this negative mindset about Shahrazadi, and he goes, "Oh no, you guys you're not very wise. You guys, you have beauty in front of you, and you don't even see it. And I don't mean physical beauty, I'm sure she was. They have her painted as a pretty lady here, but I don't really mean that. Right? Yeah. That's physical beauty. Beauty is where everything is positive and allowing creativity and humility. But somebody learned here the Justice card's reversed, and this is helping you. Yeah, with wisdom over here. And this wisdom card is the High Priestess. Yeah. And he placed her high above. Let's see what we have in the heart of the matter. We have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, there's some type of... somebody either defeated the way they used to think. It's a huge paradigm shift, or somebody is actually, or something else, some other cycle is being let go or defeated, or there's something like that here. And this could be somebody's poor behavior for some. It's possible. And this might be your person, Capricorn, but there's just so much wisdom here. It doesn't matter. It's like, okay, we learned, and boom, right? And the the Tower sits in the past. It's a powerful realization where somebody woke up. And that's what Shahryar, he was already enlightened. He said, you guys wake up to this beautiful woman here. You think women are like, I don't know, like animals, or they don't have value? Of course they do. The divine feminine. And that's why he was happy. Yeah, when the divine masculine asserts itself, right, and takes action and becomes receptive to the divine feminine energy here. This is when the leadership takes place. It really takes place with the divine feminine, but she does it in a very quiet way. And now he has basically submit to her, and she submits to him. But he doesn't see it as a submission. He sees it as a building together and a wise thing, right? The Nine of Cups comes into your near future, Capricorn, your wish. It does look like you have a wish coming. And Courage sits in the near future, the Strength card, and she's opening the lion's mouth with justice. So we're going to cover judgment, rather. And so this is Courage for rebirth. And this rebirth is really cool because it's a rebirth for, I feel like it's a rebirth for you and this person, but this person is being reborn. There's no way you can't, otherwise you couldn't have this here. It wouldn't happen if somebody stayed the same. So they could have went through a hard death. The Tower sits in the past, like a boom, like, hey, wake up. Or maybe they got their butt kicked in some type of a cycle, the Tower, maybe a huge shake-up, breakup, something here. But whatever it was, it fell down and it was built on a weak foundation. And we see strength here in the near future. So this is a strong foundation, right? And we know it's about stability because here's the Four of Wands in the overall energy. This is stability. We have 3 fours here. The Wands, the Swords, and the Pentacles up here. There are 2 fours. And now we have, Capricorn, your advice here is the High Priestess, right? Yeah, your advice is to follow your intuition. But in this reading, I feel like the advice here is letting you know that somebody else is doing that. They're following their intuition, because that's what happened with Shahrazadi and Shahryar. Yeah. Right? Let's see what else we have in the advice. 3 of Wands. There's a lot of spiritual energy here, right? The Tower's a Scorpio card. So is the High Priestess, Pisces as well. We have Judgment here. This is another Scorpio card. A lot of intuition and, of course, the Wisdom card with the High Priestess here to start out the reading. And this is your advice. Look for the future and trust your intuition. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles is in your environment here. So this is maybe somebody being single. It could be becoming single, possibly. It could be building your empire now with this major wisdom and this awakening. There's awakening here with Judgment and the Tower. And yeah, the Tower can be an awakening, but it comes by way of you need to have your butt kicked first, or, maybe a slap in the face to really wake up. It can be like that. Your hopes and fears is the 3 of Cups. You're hoping this is you're going to reconcile. You're going to have joy, maybe celebration, because the 4 of Wands starts the reading. They're celebrating here. The potential outcome, Capricorn, is the 6 of Wands. And that 6 of Wands is a victory. It is overcoming. In this reading is a major overcoming. And we have it with the Magician. Yeah. And this overcoming enables a manifestation. Yeah. And starting your person's first card for the for their extended reading, which we will post in just a little while here, is the Eight of Wands. And and this is change, progress, and growth. And we'll have a look at their version here, the Eight of Wands, also called the Club's movement. Vines grow rapidly and bloom swiftly now, with nothing standing in their way. Yeah, and that's what I've been saying here. Crossing your person, Capricorn, is the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles sits in this challenge here, basically, or sometimes it is the influential energy here. There's some type of challenge here with the Tower, Five of Swords, or there was. It's out of the way now. We saw this here with the Eight of Clubs. And so right here, King of Pentacles here, it talks about somebody who wants to share and who is very generous. And this may be your person here. It definitely could be. This Four of Pentacles over here, the Four of Coins, is somebody who has wealth and status. Yeah. And why it's all happening for your person is the Fool. And it is called in this deck the Joker. And she's wearing a beautiful dress standing in the rain. So, that is the Fool. And, yeah. Let's see, beginnings. That's the word here. One must sometimes leave the confines of the house and enjoy a walk around the grounds. Your person's leaving the confines of their life. Because here's the Tower and here's the Five of Swords in the overall energy here. It's possible they're becoming single here. Maybe they were in a relationship. But this is new beginnings here. And leaving something that has been confining or confining, is that the right word? Or restricting them. Yeah, the confines. So this is movement here. They want to share with you, but this is in the challenge a little bit. But this person has learned something with this Tower over here. And the Joker says, let me breathe. Let me spread my wings and have a new beginning with Capricorn. That's what this is. We're going to end this reading. And the extended is for the members. Thank you so much for joining me here, you guys. If you guys want a cool reading, your birthday's coming, Capricorn. But lots of cool readings. We have the I Ching now. And those are $40. Those help you with any issue or decision you're trying to make here. It really does bring a lot of wisdom. I really like those, right? Every divination is a little bit different based on the Tao. So if there's something, kind of that is forever on your mind here, this will really help you with that. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe.